Greetings, my unbelievable V family all over the world. This is your chief, alright, here with his bathing ape t-shirt, alright, excited about week 45. We are officially in week 45, guys, alright, which is the second week of this rank advancement. So please, no more lastminute.com. I know last week a lot of you, even though after so many messages from me, you were like, let me relax this week. No relaxing. Week 45. Get up, wake up, rise. Alright, it's time for you to conquer the world, guys. Okay? So, this week is exciting. Once again, I had a great engagement, discussion, learning from our greatest upline ever, Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran, my upline, my mentor, my brother. Alright, and we spoke about so many things. And one thing we realize is that today our organization is growing bigger and bigger and bigger. I told Dato Sri, sometimes I see people, even we ambassadors, and I said, oh my God, I forgot, this guy is from which country or that girl is from which country. And we are growing. And after 22 years, we have today become the strongest, most successful 100% e-commerce direct selling network marketing company in the world, guys. Alright, so forget every other company. Alright, these are 100-year companies, 60-year companies, 70-year company. And the greatest compliment I got that every company around the world is using us, QNet, as a benchmark. The minute they benchmark against us, it simply means we are the best. Alright, and we are continuing to grow bigger, stronger, louder every day. Thanks to a great, amazing bunch of warriors in the V, QNet, Q Lifestyle, and thanks mostly to the guidance from Dato Sri Vijay all these years, 22 years, guys. And this Wednesday message, I want to talk about something I spoke about maybe last year in my Wednesday message, and I wanted to bring it back, is that a lot of people are trying to analyze what is the most important element in building a team? Because network marketing is about building a team. The stronger your team, the bigger your checks. Alright, the stronger your team, the better you can survive challenges, overcome challenges. And building a team is not easy. It is the ultimate requirement or skill or focus of a serious upline. Even if you're brand new. Alright, a team can be 3 people, 300 people, doesn't matter. But you're building a team. Alright, network marketing is not golf, an individual sport. It's a team sport like football, cricket, alright, hockey. You understand? It's a team sport, guys. And building a team, the fundamental aspect in building a team is this word, which yesterday I was talking to an amazing group of leaders. And I realized that over the years, nobody talks about, nobody has modules about this. Alright, but every time I sit down with Dato Sri Vijay, he teaches me about this and teaches me this skill and emphasizes how important this skill is. Alright, and the word is relationships. Because ultimately, the only thing that matter, alright, in this whole building of your networking team is the strength of the relationships you have. Alright? Because the stronger the relationship, I can prove to you, alright, that the week you got the biggest check was also the week the strength of the relationships in your whole organization were the strongest. Even if you are brand new IR and you performed very well last week, was simply because you had a stronger level of communication with your upline, which means the relationship is strengthening. So the true skill of a networker, the most important skill that a networker needs to acquire, in my opinion, is the ability to manage relationships well. And I am telling you, Dato Sri Vijay's greatest skill, his magical skill, guys, is how he has managed so many relationships over 22 years that nobody has left him through bad times. Everyone has stayed. Of course, there's one or two morons who think the grass is greener on the other side because of greed and all that, and they will come back begging, guaranteed. Alright? But the beauty is that if you understand how to master the art of managing relationships, you become a max out king and queen. And nobody talks about it. So on this Wednesday message, I want to talk about this. That if your goal is to max out, understand what I'm about to tell you. Listen very carefully. Now, the first rule of any relationship is the most important time is when the relationship begins. Alright? Upline, downline. Okay, when that relationship begins, the golden rules apply. Empty your cup, the law of trespass. And the third one, which is very important, very few people talk about, is leveling of expectation. Because ultimately, what is this relationship between upline and downline? There's expectation this way and expectation this way. Your upline has expectation from you and you have expectation from your upline. The mistake is all these expectations are built on assumptions. I assume my upline would do it. I assume my downline will do presentation. But you never speak about this expectation. And this is a big mistake a lot of people make at the beginning of their journey of relationships. And then it becomes major suppression of anger, frustration, disappointment, sadness, depression. And one day, boom, explode. I hate you. I don't want to see you anymore. I want to break away. And everyone is surprised. What happened? These two people were so close and suddenly they had a major war. It was not a war, guys. It was the breaking point. The straw that broke the camel's back. Have you heard this story? You can put straw on the camel will stand strong, and one straw, the camel will collapse. That one straw, the last straw, broke the camel's back. Alright? And the same way in any relationship, in networking, in our organization, you must level expectation at the beginning. And this is what people fail to do. Dato Sri Vijay, from the first day I met him and joined as a networker, as his direct referral, alright, I'm one of the few people who can say I'm Dato Sri Vijay's direct referral, alright, he laid out the expectation. He clearly told me what he expects from me. He asked me, what do you expect from me? And I asked him, Dato Sri Vijay, can you show presentation for me? He said, no. You do your own presentation. This is your business. But you can call me to come and do closing. See, he leveled expectation. I asked him, will you always be there for me? He says, the best to my ability, I'll be there for you. But if you want to find me, come and find me. Because I'm busier than you, Pathman. So you come and find me. I have flown to Hong Kong to be with him. I've driven to Singapore from Malaysia. I waited outside his house until 4 in the morning. I've sat on the sofa watching Kung Fu movies just to be with him. But he leveled that expectation. Do you understand? And the mistake you all make, you all sign somebody up, straightway do 8 basic building blocks, straightway do induction or welcome, blah, 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 go, start. No time. That 30 minutes, that 40 minutes of one-to-one, heart-to-heart discussion, the foundation of the relationship must be on leveling expectations. Trespass. You understand? Alright, and this is so important. People don't do it anymore. And then as the journey progresses, alright, your relationship needs to grow with your organization. And this is where people make the mistake of not spending time with their leadership. Alright, and I mean quality time, not the quantity. The mistake everyone makes, they think, okay, power of association, all holding hands, singing Kumbaya, max out, max out, max out, that's enough. No, it's not. You need that one-on-one time, whether it's 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Because people have things they want to let out. And if you don't give them the platform to share how they feel with no fear of consequence, just to speak, everyone wants somebody to hear them out. Everyone wants to feel important to somebody else. You understand? And I am telling you, 22 years, Dato Sri Vijay has always had time for me. I'll message him, he'll reply, I call him, If he doesn't answer immediately, he'll call me back, guaranteed. It's amazing to have an upline like that. And I'll go to his house. And he'll say, what's on your mind? What's on your heart? What's in your heart? Tell me. And this is what people don't do. So I know you're rushing for the goal. But if you're rushing for the goal, don't step on people's heads. Raise them up to your level and rush to your target together, guys. Give time to your people. Alright? And don't judge them when they express themselves. Don't judge them when they share their feelings. Don't rush to provide the answer. Listen first until they are satisfied. Alright? And you're not doing this every day, you're doing this once in a while. Because network marketing, people face challenges. I know that you're supposed to wear this face of positivity, but everyone has something to share. Everyone has frustration that they are suppressing. Even me. But I have Dato Sri Vijay, he's always there for me. And you have to learn that you have to always be there for your leaders. You have to be there for your team. Not only to push them, not only to inspire them, alright, not only to fight every battle with them, but you got to be there for them. And this is important. And they must feel that you are there for them. It's not important for you to feel, I am there for you, bro. Or sis, you understand? They must feel. This is fundamentally important. Alright? Leveling expectation. Being there constantly, listening. Alright? Knowing how they feel. That's how I would put it. If you don't know how your organization truly feels, then you are the worst leader ever. That your finger must be on the emotional pulse of your organization. Because you can keep pushing them. Alright? But if you don't address what's in their heart and you keep pushing, one day they will explode. They will walk away. I guarantee you. You may not have a solution for everything, but you must be there for them. That's important. Alright? Now the third point, and I've said this thousands and thousands of times, your goal in network marketing is directly the result of others achieving their goals. Alright? And the purpose of a strong relationship is to clearly show everyone that you are there to support their goals being achieved. So don't be a moron. Focus on your TAT. But your TAT is a direct result of everyone achieving their TAT. So if you are smart like Dato Sri Vijay, Japa, alright, the V partners, Arun, Adli, David, Sati, Dave, alright, if you, and all the V partners guys, they're amazing. Alright, if you're smart like them, focus on your downline's goals. Push, help, carry, pull, uplift until they achieve their goal. And then your goal is achieved. Alright? And ultimately, what is a relationship? A relationship is based on honesty, care, love, alright, gratefulness. How many times have you said thank you to your downlines? It's easy to say thank you to your uplines. You know? Everyone sends me messages. Thank you, chief, thank you, chief, thank you, chief. And I tell you always to say thank you to your uplines. But today, no. After this message, send a message of gratefulness to your downlines. Because the worst thing anyone can do, which will automatically destroy your relationship, is to take people for granted. No matter how small they are, no matter whether they bring 1 UV or 100 UV to your organization, never take them for granted. Right? So today on this Wednesday message, show your gratefulness to the people in your team. Because without them, you are nothing. Without them, your check is zero. And if your arrogance has blinded you to this fact, then today, I will let you see clearly again. Your downlines make you possible. This is the greatest lesson Dato Sri Vijay taught me. Alright guys? So remember this. The strength of your relationships decide the size of your check. The strength of your relationship decides the consistency of your max out. So this week, focus on strengthening your relationship, clearing the issues, letting people speak from the heart, leveling expectation again, showing care for their goals, showing gratefulness and gratitude to your downlines around the world. And maintaining those relationships is the true effort that defines leadership. So ultimately, network marketing is only about the strength of your relationships, guys. I love you guys.